What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Off-White Podcast. Here I am, Fez, with my boy Myles, the son of the senator
Hello.
of Wisconsin. He's part of
Not
the
true.
Sea Air Force. He's been there for a couple of years now. Myles, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Myles Anthony Jorgensen. I'm 20 years old, turning 21 September.
Ooh.
Have a little bit of a headache right now. Basically, as Fez has said, been in the Navy for 2 years. Enjoyed a few days of it. So, almost out. I'm excited to go to college.
What do you want to study?
What do I want to study? So I'm gonna get my general studies out of the way while I'm in the Navy, and then after I'm out, I think I'm gonna try and pick up an associate's degree in English writing.
Oh, wow.
So that main goal is to become like a little bit of a I'm a big fan of storyboarding, because when it comes to making movies or TV shows or even advertisements, really, where it all starts is in the storyboarding room. And I don't know, I feel like I'd be a pretty good addition to a writer's room, and I would be able to go to work every single day, expecting something new to happen. So that's the goal, my man.
That's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about switching my major from English Ed to
Again,
Shut up.
dude, you're wasting so much money.
I've changed it one time. After the first semester, I switched. But
Sure.
But yeah, from English Ed to just creative writing. It's a new major.
Creative writing?
Yeah.
Since when?
That's a new
New major at your college?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
just
at my college.
okay.
Well, I feel like a lot of colleges don't actually have that because what kind of jobs can you get as a creative writer? I'm just kidding. I was kidding.
Not really a whole lot, actually.
Not really, but
but
I feel
that's like a gender studies degree. I feel like there's a very specific job that you can get with that degree, but besides that, it's completely utterly useless.
Bro, there are colleges that have social media influencers as a major.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'd attend that class if our boy Moist Critical was the professor for one of them. But
Dude, yes.
yeah, dude.
How do you?
But
You listen to Moist a lot,
of course I do.
bro.
Big boy.
He's the only YouTuber I watch. I've seen all his videos.
He's the only one that his opinion is just so unbiased and I don't know. He never tries to get a point across or nothing like that. The conclusion is always sort of up to you, but if he doesn't like something, he really doesn't like something, dude.
Yeah. I love when he
It's
goes
funny.
when he attacks the social media influencers for their
Garbage.
part. Yeah, for their part in the riots, especially where they just go up
Yeah.
there and take pictures next to stuff.
Absolute garbage, dude. Do you watch All Gas No Breaks?
Yep.
Yeah, that guy's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That guy's freaking sweet. I like how he kind of adopted Eric Andre's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Now that Eric Andre is
Dad.
kind of dude, kind of. Jeez, man.
he got
He's
his
just
own
kind of
thing
off
now.
the grid now.
I haven't seen him
He
since
just
Lion
posts-
King.
He just posts pictures on Instagram of how much alcohol he's drank in quarantine,
Yeah.
which is a lot.
Have you seen the videos of Eric Andre when he's what's it called? When he was on Lion King, all the rules that Disney gave him. There's videos of him. He's just super calm and quiet and doesn't say anything super inappropriate.
Eric Andre was in Lion King.
Yeah. He played one of the hyenas.
That's awesome. I'm a
Yeah.
fan of that.
Him and
Yeah. The hell?
I think Keegan from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
He was in it too. He was the other hyena.
That's awesome, dude. Man, I don't know. I feel like the new Lion King, if it was another movie, it would have been super successful.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they wanted to. I don't know, man.
Bro, it's the
They wanted
exact
to make-
same thing, except less Rafiki, which is the worst decision they've ever made.
That's a monkey, isn't it?
Yeah, Rafiki was my favorite character.
I don't see why they had to make that one live action. Like,
Yeah. You know what I want
when
to
do you
see?
think
Oh, what?
when do you think Monsters Inc. live action is gonna
Dude,
come
I
out?
was just gonna. That's the movie I want to see live action if they'd ever do one. But
That'd be freaking sweet.
I wouldn't want it
That
to
would be super cool.
a remake. I want it to be a sequel.
Didn't they make a Monsters Inc. 2 or not?
Well, yeah, but it was a prequel called Monsters University.
Oh yeah. But I thought there was a Monsters Inc. 2.
No, they need to make one though. I want to see what happens.
That'd be cool.
I read a script for one a long time ago that they had when Disney was just making random sequels when it was just gonna be made by Disney and not Pixar. And the main plot though was they were gonna go to like regular Earth, our Earth, and look for Boo. And they're gonna go through the closet and they're gonna see this old lady with like a bunch of like medical stuff attached to her. Like, oh, whoops, we went to the wrong house. So they're gonna spend the whole movie looking for Boo to find out that that old lady, like, they come back to the closet and they find out that old lady is Boo. They just went to like
Garbage.
yeah, and then she
That'd be
dies.
terrible.
She just, like die whatever in front of them.
Yeah. That's horrific, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad they never made it.
I don't know. Like, I feel like that movie as a sequel would be pretty sweet though. But I don't know. Bring back what's it called? The Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
He should get his own spin-off.
Yeah, they should make a whole movie about him. That would be interesting.
He was sick, dude. Who voiced him though?
I don't know. I can find out right now.
I wasn't it Robin Williams?
No.
No. Who voiced the Abominable Snowman in Monsters Inc.?
Yo, I put who does the voice of A, and it said Abominable Snowman in Monsters Inc. Like just
It could hear us.
It knows. It's
It knows.
a guy named John Ratzenberger.
I've never heard of him actually.
Either. Let's see what else he's been in. Oh, it's just the Abominable Snowman. Oh,
He's looking for work.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, dude.
He also
So we know he's available.
he played oh, he's only worked for Pixar.
That's pretty cool.
He does random
They probably
voices.
dragged him out of the writers' room. We're like, all right, man, read this. That'd be awesome.
That's so funny. He wrote an episode of Cheers.
That's old.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, he was one of the characters in Cheers. I think he was like the male guy.
What the heck?
And he was one of the villains in Empire Strikes Back. And then he only does Pixar.
Cheers was made by Pixar.
Oh my gosh. The world's changing. That's scary.
Dang, man.
So,
You didn't want help.
You want to tell us what you do in the Navy?
Okay. So right now, I'm a plane captain. So that is basically, when it comes to aviation, I'm lower enlisted. So that's, I'm not going to say as low as you can get on the totem pole because there's lower positions. But when it comes to like working flight schedule and stuff, like that's mostly like our job. So basically, what we do is we perform like an inspection on the aircraft before the pilots walk out there for flight schedule. Then we greet the pilot, walk them through the aircraft, let them know what we inspected on it, let them know any discrepancies, and then help them up into the cockpit. Stow the ladder, start up their engines, make sure all of their like what's it called? The hydraulics work when it comes to the wings and the stabilizers and rudders and stuff, and then just kind of get him up in the air. And then once he lands, then we bring him back to the flight line. Help them shut off the engines, and then get them out, and then perform another inspection on it. So it's not the most like difficult job when it comes to like I haven't ever like been like I can't do this. you know, because like there's nothing in it that's like extremely difficult. It's just kind of like a lot of responsibility when it comes to like if something goes wrong with the jet, then we're held responsible because we're the ones who inspected it and said it was okay. So zero pilots dead on my watch, by the way, so I can say that. I've never actually seen anything go wrong with a jet before, besides one time the landing gear when I was on deployment, the hydraulic, the piston inside of the cylinder for the landing gear was too low, and so when the jet came down for a landing, a wave came up and pushed the end of the boat up, so that right when the jet was coming down, like the force of those two collided, and it did what is called a hard landing. And so basically, it shocked the cylinder so much that like basically the jet lost all pressure when it comes to the hydraulics in the mains, and so it was sunk down like super low. But this wasn't any plane captain's fault on this next one. When I was on deployment again, dude, it was night flight schedule, right? And so we like just finished up like getting everything pretty much like wrapped up for our aircraft. And so once we were finished with that, we started heading back inside down into our shop. And there's this one aircraft that's called E2 Hawkeye. And so it's pretty cool, man. It's got two props on the sides, and it's got a big like radar dish on top. And so the E2 basically it circles around the aircraft carrier and extends our radars like super far. And so that's its main job. And so that it came in for a landing, and as it was coming in, there's something wrong with the pilot. They still haven't said what, but they think he had like hypoxia or something like that, and that's where you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain. And so he came in crooked, and the wing for the E2 came down and clipped like 4 jets, and then like it like went back up, and they had to do an emergency landing on an island off the coast of Oman because they're losing fuel out of one of the wings, and like that could have been super bad. But I had a buddy who was like under one of the wings, and he's good, like nothing bad happened. But like he said that like while he was up there, like 1 second it was all like cool and stuff, and he was just putting another chain on a jet about to head back in, and then like he said that everything just went like super white because there's fiberglass that just shot everywhere and just filled like the entire like flight deck up with that shit or that stuff. My bad, you can edit that out. But yeah, so that could have been super bad. But I mean, the entire deployment was pretty bad. So
Oh wow.
so it was just all kind of like, you know, one big thing. Nice. Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
But
So, when's the last time you've seen a movie or a TV show, bro?
Jesus. Well, on deployment, I made friends with the media department, and so media had a ton of pirated movie. I don't know if I should be saying this, but whatever. It's not like Big Navy listens to your podcast or anything like that. Anyways, but media department had a bunch of pirated movies on their computers, and they were the only like shop that on the boat that actually had IMAX, and so they could airdrop shit. And so they would airdrop movies to like my phone, and while I was TAD down in the cargo, like I would run them like ice cream and stuff, like kind of trade.
Yeah.
On the boat, man, everything. Ice cream could get you anything. And so basically, I was getting movies from them, and then I was going out and then trading movies to more people, like from that point. And so on deployment, I watched the American Pie movies a lot, just because, you know, those ones are super good, and like they just reminded me of a simpler time when, because there's really no big plot to those movies.
No, not
it's
at
just
all.
a bunch of teenagers trying to get drunk, man.
Really?
And so exactly. And so I don't know, like it was kind of refreshing, but I liked those movies a lot when I was on deployment. Shoot, what was the last? One of the movies that I watched since I've been back is This Place Doesn't Feel Like Home Anymore.
A freaky, freaky dancer.
My house got robbed.
What did they take?
My grandma's silver.
Did you call the authorities?
Yeah.
The world is bigger than your silverware. Grow up.
Everyone is an asshole. Taking mine, fuck you. Stop. Sometimes I feel like I'm underneath a whirlpool. Like I can't even breathe. The way people treat each other
Makes me so furious. Kevin, stop it! Is there anything I can do? Open sesame. Gotcha. Police!
Your son broke into my house.
I have no idea where he is.
Vigilante action's a good way to get your wig knocked off.
You have beautiful eyes, okay?
What do you want?
For people to not be assholes. I'm not letting you shoot anyone. Anyone else.
It's got
Is it a Lifetime movie?
no. It's super good. It's like an indie movie. Who was Frodo or Bilbo Baggins or whatever? What was his name?
I was gonna say
It wasn't Jake Gyllenhaal.
no. It was Elijah Wood. No,
Elijah Wood.
Was it?
Yeah. Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood was in the movie, and he was like this white nerdy guy who liked nunchucks and like ninja stars and stuff. And there's this lady who some people broke into her house and stole her laptop, and she needed help, and so she came to him. And so from that moment on, like they kind of it was kind of like a you remember Super?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of like one of those plots, like where it starts out with like smaller stuff that doesn't really matter that much, but then all of a sudden like then they just keep on digging their nose into stuff, and it just gets bigger and bigger, and then the cops don't help, so they have to take care of it. So it was super good though.
That's cool. I'm
super
watch
good.
That. I like any movie Elijah Wood's in.
Yeah, man, he's a good actor. And then since I've been back, as far as shows, I've been watching a lot of Community.
Dude,
that show is
yes.
Yeah, that is by far one of the best shows to ever be on television.
100%, dude. I agree. I love Community. It's in my top 5 shows.
Community is awesome. I just finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That one was freaking awesome.
Right.
That show is amazing. What else? And then I've been watching this one this Vice documentary where this guy goes to like different countries and like looks at underground drug trade, it's interesting. It's super interesting.
Decent.
Back when Vice was good.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Now they do articles on I don't know why white people are being elected into office.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know.
There's no Mexican in China.
Yeah. I don't know. Rest in peace, Vice.
Yeah.
I remember I saw this one Vice documentary where this dude like went down into like Colombia or something like that, and like was in the jungle with like these people while they were making cocaine, and like they're like, yeah. So then you take it here, and then you like, drain it here, and then like, oh, get down, and then like there's like, like federal planes like flying over trying to find like where their operation is.
Right, yeah.
And like I'm watching this, I'm like, dude, that'd be sweet. Are you kidding me? Like, you come back to America with all this footage, like literal gold. Like, oh my god. But oh god, oh shoot. Or the one where they made it about the child soldiers in Africa.
I've seen that one.
Dude, groundbreaking, man. Oh my god.
PE class could be so different.
The guy who was doing that, he literally got to know these warlords by their like first names.
Yeah.
Like they're like Andrew, come here, Andrew. Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know if I'd be cool with like a monster like that, calling me by my first name, and like, but he was like super cool with them. Like, oh man, that was pretty incredible, man. But I don't know. Tell you what though, who does make groundbreaking stuff? Buzzfeed.
No, shut up. I
Buzzfeed.
hate Buzzfeed. I hate quizzes. I hate everything they do.
They used to be garbage. They're but
still garbage.
I'm so glad that there's finally like a news outlet that I can trust when I have to like ask the like real hard hitting questions like, what Disney princess would I be if I was a transgender? Like, I mean, come on now. Here we go. That's some good stuff.
I'll give you that one. That is information we need to know.
Oh my god.
About zodiac signs.
It's a news company, man. Oh my god.
BuzzFeed stole from Moist Critical.
How so?
He made a video about the because you know that show Rugrats. They had the Reptar, or what was that dinosaur they had? Whatever.
Reptar, yeah.
Reptar, yeah. There's Reptar chocolates or whatever, and he made a video about him eating it or whatever, and like his reactions to eating them. He's like, I can't believe they still sell them, dude. Not like a week later, BuzzFeed released the same video. Oh, we just discovered Reptar bars are still being sold in stores, and like a bunch of people like react to it, how like they taste and stuff. He made a whole video about it. It's pretty funny.
That's one thing that I don't understand, dude. Is like, all right, with him. Like, dude, he provides like some like commentary into like, whatever video he makes, as to where like it's not really about that. You're watching it to like, hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
But I never actually understood like the mainstream reaction videos and stuff.
Oh no,
like,
not at all.
Where it's just these like brainless like social media influencers that eat stuff, or like mukbangs or whatever.
Yeah, gross.
Or like you're just watching this stuff and they're not providing any commentary to it like whatsoever. And I don't know, man. Like I still wonder like why people watch this.
And like people put up videos of like them reacting to like trailer videos. I don't want to see you react. I want to react.
Yeah, dude, for real. I don't get that either. Like, unless it's like one of like the developers, telling like what went on.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the trailer.
That'd be so much more interesting.
Yeah, but I don't know. Ugh. God. And instead, it's just some like garbage, influencer with a faux hawk, sides of his head shaved, bleached hair. $2,000 Gucci sweatshirt. Wow, yeah. I'm really excited for this.
And all they do is yell neat. Whenever like say like it's like Avengers. Whenever a superhero comes on,
yeah,
and they start choking on water and stuff.
Or I remember Gus Johnson. You watch him?
No.
No, watch him, bro. He's super funny. Oh. But Gus Johnson, he made a video where like. He was like, all right, dude, like I literally like it's like 2 a.m. right now, but I had to get this video out. Like, what's going on here? Because when Bohemian Rhapsody first came out, a bunch of like those like reaction channels were like, I don't know how it became a thing, but they started pretending that they've never heard Bohemian Rhapsody, and they're like, my first time reaction to Bohemian Rhapsody, like first time hearing it. And like, there's no way.
Yeah, there's
absolutely No way. And like most of these people making the videos were like, you know, like 25, 26 years old. And like there's absolutely no possible way that that would be your first time hearing Bohemian Rhapsody. Like possibly the most popular song ever made.
Probably,
behind like Don't Stop Believin' by Journey or something like that. Like I don't know, man. Like the whole social media culture is just super like fake and like just toxic and deceiving, and it's so gross. I'm moving to Denmark, dude. This sucks. I'm getting out of here. I'm going back to the homeland. But oh man. But yo, you ever been to Mexico?
Yeah, I've been to Mexico.
Speaking of homelands.
Yeah, I've been to Mexico.
Dude, I want to go to Mexico.
Bro, when you're done, we can go.
Yeah. Tijuana is... So, there's a naval station in San Diego.
Right.
And Tijuana is like 35 to 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind heading down to Tio for a day. That'd be pretty cool. I've heard some pretty good stories about it, but I've also heard of a lot of human trafficking going on down there, especially right now.
Yeah, are you in San Diego then?
No, I'm in Lemoore.
Okay.
So Lemoore is, it's about an hour away from 2 hours away from Santa Cruz, about 2 hours away from LA, about an hour away from Yosemite. So kind of like in the middle of everything, but. They call it the donut. You know, there's nothing in the middle, but all the good shit's around it. So, that's probably the best analogy that I've heard for it. But, nah, man. But once I do, like, you know, finally get this place out here, though, like, definitely pull through. That'd be pretty dope.
So are you not planning on living back in Wisconsin?
Huh?
You don't want to move back to Wisconsin?
Oh, I'm definitely going to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Whitewater, so I think I'm gonna go there for a semester.
Okay.
Just because, I don't know, I've always liked that school a lot. I've always liked the people that have gone there. I've always liked the town too. My dad did a lot of campaigning there, like when I was growing up, and I spent a lot of time there. And it's always just been a super clean place, man. Like, I don't know, you hear a lot of bad stuff about, you know, Oshkosh, you know, like graduation rates there are just super low, and like that there's a lot of drops there, and like, you know, Stevens Point and Platteville and stuff, there's a lot of like, you know, drug stuff going on up there. There's always people getting busted, but in Whitewater, man, you never hear any of that. Like, it's always just kind of good things, like Hunter Nelson carrying the rugby team to world championship or whatever.
Yeah, and now he's a real estate agent.
He went to real estate?
Yeah.
You have to go to college for that?
I don't think so. I actually don't know what his major was, but this man, like, I just saw like his card online and like his poster.
That's cool.
I know, this champion. This guy was like one of the best wrestlers to even go through the program. Rugby to like world championships, and now he's a real estate agent.
Because he's just such a big dude, man. Like,
Yeah.
I you know, I don't know if I would want to shake his hand after I buy a house from him. You know, because after you buy the house, you're gonna have to take a trip to the hospital, dude.
You have to buy.
My God,
you can't say no to this man.
You have to buy the house.
Yeah, he flexes once, and you're in the house.
God, he stands in front of the door. No, that's funny, man. He is the door.
Yeah. You can't say no to Hunter Nelson, not because he can convince you. It's because he's so ripped.
Is he still married?
Yeah, he's still married.
Cool.
I feel like he's not going to get divorced anytime soon.
Oh, hell no. He's always been like just like a super like genuine dude. I could never see him actually like, I don't know, getting into any like fights or anything actually.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He dated that girl for 3 years, I think, before he got married. No,
yeah.
Well, 3 years in high school for sure, and then however long he's been out.
I've never actually talked to her.
Oh, really? I used to be like pretty good friend. Well, yeah, I was pretty good friends with them. They're a friend group.
Oh, nice, dude.
In freshman year,
Hell
and
yeah.
they all graduated, and then I was like,
yeah, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
That group of seniors was pretty solid, dude.
They were all gods.
Yeah, they
They
were.
were so good at sports. They were good at theater. They were good at choir.
Yo, hey, you want to know what's funny though? I was watching music videos the other night, and I realized Mr. Yauk looks like Drake. Mr. Because Drake grew a beard and got buff, and now he looks like Mr. Yauk. I met Jason Biggs.
Oh.
The main actor for American Pie.
Yeah.
At LAX.
Is that why you're so obsessed with movies?
Huh? No, actually, I watched them. I watched those on deployment, and then came back from deployment, and then I was sitting at the terminal for Frontier, which is the most garbage airline, cheap as hell, and like I was sitting at the Frontier Airlines terminal, and just kind of chilling, and all of a sudden like I looked up, and I was talking to Chloe on the phone, and I was like Chloe, I think I need to call you back, and so I hung up. I just kind of looked at him again. I was like, yeah, that's definitely him. And I go up, and I was like, hey, man, are you Jason Biggs? And he was like, yeah, man, I am. I was like, this was like the first like famous person I've like met since I was like 6, and I didn't know how to like deal with it, just because like I don't know, like dude, like I watched him all deployment, and all of a sudden like now like I freaked out a little bit. Like I kind of like jumped back a little bit and like kind of squatted down. I was like, no way, dude. I was like, yo, and like I got super loud, and I like look around. I was like, oh shit, my bad. And I was like, yo, you mind if I sit down real quick? And he was like, yeah, go ahead. And so I like sat down for a little bit and like just kind of talked to him. And he was on his way to go be a guest star on, God, what's that show called? The one where they're in the mascot costumes and they sing.
Oh,
some primetime television garbage.
Yeah, right.
But
what you're talking about.
But no, he was just gonna go guest star on that, and I was like, dude, hell yeah, that's awesome, man. And so he's like, all right, man, take it easy. I was like, yeah, you too. So he took a couple of selfies, and yeah, dude. So that was pretty gnarly. But besides that, no, I haven't met any famous people. What's it called? Dude, actually, the other day, I was talking to Jordan Schlem.
Oh, Scooter.
I think. Yeah, and he brought up, he was like, remember that one time when you brought a head of lettuce to class? And we were watching that was that film class. Yeah. And we were watching it in class, and I pulled out a head of lettuce from my backpack, and I just bite into it just super loud. Oh my god.
So, that
everybody like turned around, just saw me huddling a little head of lettuce. Lettuce Club too, by the way.
Yep, I remember that.
The Reformation.
That reminds me, like there was a food eating contest last year at my college. It was like during our Ollie's Follies week. That's kind of like our homecoming week. And I just had to eat a big thing of lettuce, and man, I destroyed that.
Yo, Chloe actually, the other day, she sent me something, and in it there was this one girl, and like I was like, who's that? And she was like, oh, that's Twinkie Girl. I was like, Twinkie Girl. I was like, why does she? I was like, no way. And she's like, you remember activity night when you guys' senior year? And I was like, that's the girl that beat Fez in the Twinkie eating contest, bro. They still call her Twinkie Girl to this day.
That's so weird. She didn't beat me.
She didn't beat you?
No. She was really close.
I thought she did.
She was really close to beating me. But dude, 3-time champ.
Yeah, I will. You eat those glizzies, man.
Dude, the only time I ever ate Twinkies was during that food eating contest in high school. Never again. I don't like Twinkies. They taste disgusting.
Twinkie, it's just sponge cake.
Yeah. The only time, whenever I hear Twinkie though, I think of Zombieland.
Yeah, fucking Tallahassee, man.
Tallahassee, yeah. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Off-White podcast with my friend Myles. the son of the senator, Sea Air Force champion.
Good night.
Have a good night, everyone.